Hi, everybody, and welcome back to DEEKS PEEK into Everything. This is episode 3. I'm super excited for this one today because we are going to be doing a walk and talk podcast, and I'm also using my microphone for the first time. So I'm going to remember that I don't have to yell, to control my breathing, and to control my sniffles because it's that time of year, of course, and we're outside. I also didn't think about the wind. We'll tackle that as we go. This is going to be a voice memo version. If you're going to be watching on YouTube, you'll just have a still picture to look at while you listen to this podcast. There's somebody driving behind me, and this is a dead end where she's at, so this is really weird. But this is great exposure therapy for me. I don't know what's happening with the car behind me, but we're just going to continue. So we're going to have a voice memo version today if you are on the YouTube side. And then we're also going to be picking up trash as we are on our morning walk. So, yeah, we're just going to walk, talk, pick up trash, and start our morning on the right foot. And we're going to begin with our high, low, and buffalo. So, let's walk. So, beginning with our high, low, and buffalo. Again, this is something that I'm trying to do that's out of my control. I did not think about this beforehand. Out of my control is that my dietitian slash nutritionist appointment yesterday went really well. Yes, it was in my control that I am the one that scheduled the appointment. But as far as the first time consultation, meeting with the person, developing a relationship, seeing if you even vibe, that was out of my control. And that was a really good high. I learned a few good things in just that first meeting, and we're not going to meet that often. So hopefully it's not too overwhelming or too much added onto my already busy schedule, because the reason that I'm meeting with a nutritionist slash dietitian is because I'm such a picky eater, and now I have a name, disordered name for that type of picky eating because it's very severe. So that was nice to have some validation in that. But since I'm such a picky eater, I'm looking for more options in what I can eat. I run out of things that I can eat very quickly. I get quote unquote sick of things really fast. So that's the reason behind meeting with the nutritionist slash dietitian. And she was so helpful. I'm really excited to do the little things that she said. We're picking up our first pieces of trash. Yay! I'm really excited to do the little things that she said to, and then when we meet back in a month, see if we can start adding more steps, because like I said, I don't want to be overwhelmed. This is for me to help me feel better day to day, and too much change at one time can be a lot for me. Trash item number 3, water bottle. Maybe we'll try to keep count. It's hard to tell sometimes what's trash and what's somebody's stuff in their front yard. So that's a high. A low, I really miss sleeping with my kitties. I'm currently dog sitting my aunt's dog, Bella, and she is such a sweet girl. She's like 14 or 16 years old, I forget, but she's really old. She needs help getting on the furniture, or on the bed, I guess I should say, for when we go to sleep and everything like that. Most of the time she just kind of keeps to herself. She's a really, really sweet girl. But I sleep over, obviously, to keep her company at night, and that means I don't get to sleep with my cats. And I miss my kitties. So that's a low. I miss sleeping with my cats, but I do get to see them every day. I make sure I get to go home and feed them dinner and see them for a little bit, just because seeing their faces is better than nothing. So that's a low. And something random, this is going to be a random high. I am so excited to go on my first all-inclusive out-of-country vacation in less than a week. Going to Cancun. for the very first time, and I'm going with my mom. Super excited to experience this with her. Like I said, we're staying at an all inclusive resort, so your girl is going to be having a great time. And I'm just really excited. Having something to look forward to, I think, is really important, especially when your life is so busy like mine is. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to. And it's something random. So that's your high, low, and buffalo for today. Throughout the rest of my day, I kind of have a pretty easy one because Blues are still on break for the Olympics. So I'm just doing my Woody Show work on the weekdays and then dog sitting, which I was talking when I met with my nutritionist slash dietitian. I don't know what she technically identifies as, but when I was talking to her about like my busy life and all of the jobs I used to have, I said I'm at one full-time job now, even though I have some different roles in that job. It's one job. And she's like, but you're dog sitting. I was like, that's not a job. She goes, are you getting paid? I'm like, well, yeah, but I'm hanging out with an animal. It's, to me, I don't consider that a job. It's just nice extra income that I don't count on and don't even really, like, obviously it's appreciated, but I don't expect it. It's just fun animal time that I get. I love animals. Most animals. Snakes, keep them far away. But it's a pretty easy day with just Woody. I have been going out and like spending time with friends almost every day this week, so I'm going to take the night to just relax, which is also needed. But this week with my friends has also really been needed. I went to a Galentine's dinner drinks thing pop up on Tuesday. And then last night I met up with an old friend who I haven't seen in probably like over a year, and we just got dinner. Her company is so great. I love her so much. And tonight we usually do trivia on Thursdays, but I think I'm just gonna relax tonight because tomorrow night I also have a Galentine's night planned, a little craft night and girls' night in, and then Saturday is Mardi Gras. You could say it's Valentine's Day, but for me, it's Mardi Gras, and I'm really, really excited. I get to go see DJ Pauly D in Soulard with my friend Kirsten. I don't think I've ever expected those words to come out of my mouth because I don't particularly listen to DJ Pauly D, but I think it's gonna be really fun. It's like an all day long event. He's the headliner, and it's just like a tent in Soulard. You can come and go as you please. It says you can like go watch the parade and come back. Like, I'm pumped. Kirsten said she got us some glasses. I'm so excited. So that's Saturday, and then Sunday should be a Mexico shopping prep day, and Monday will be like a self-care Mexico prep day because we leave on Tuesday. But NBA Nationals, high school nationals, is also happening this weekend, and I would very much like to watch the stream as much as possible. So I'm going to be very busy this weekend in a good way with lots of fun. So I think tonight I'm just going to skip out on a little extra fun if it happens. I'll have FOMO, it's fine, whatever. If not, even if I do have that FOMO, I'm doing what's best for me and resting when I know I have a very, very long weekend ahead. So hopefully today goes pretty smooth. I feel like we're starting it off on the very right foot, helping the community by picking up some trash, which we haven't seen in a minute, and which is a great thing. I love that. But I kind of just look like a weirdo walking around with a trash bag. We're starting off our day getting that trash out of the neighborhood, spending time with Bella, spending time outdoors, getting our bodies moving. I'm really proud of us today. And if this inspires you, to go get outside right now, go do it, because we've only just begun. We are only not even a half a mile in right now. We are 0.48 miles in. So if you wanted to get up right now, get on the treadmill, or get outside and walk with me, let's do it. I believe in you. You can do it. While you get ready to come join me on this walk, or maybe you're already walking with me, which would be so fun. You should let me know if you do that, because that's so cute. Feels like we're walking together, which I don't go on walks with people. I don't go on runs with people. Runs, I feel like that is a solo activity for me. I can barely talk on a walk. You expect me to talk on a run? And my pace fluctuates so much. But then again, when I ran my turkey trot, having people around me to push and motivate me, and also the adrenaline of my first race, definitely made me go faster. But I want to get back into running very soon, probably next week. So weather's getting like quote unquote nice enough outside where I can make it out there in like a hoodie, or maybe even just like a long sleeve and sweat it out. And I haven't ran outside since my turkey trot, obviously, in Thanksgiving. And that hurts. Hurts my heart, hurts my body, hurts my ego, to be honest, because I have new goals for this year and I have not taken a single step to make my way towards achieving those goals. But it's only February, babe. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. I also, in my 2026 calendar / planner, have a goal section, and it has you put which quarter of the year you want to complete those goals. I might have talked about this in my first episode. If I did, really sorry. But when you make your goals, it has you put which quarter you would like to complete those in. So running another race is a goal for my last quarter, because I know for sure I'm going to run a turkey trot again. I think even maybe this time with my friends, which would be so exciting. So I put that goal in Q4 because I don't need to worry about that right now. I have so many goals and so many things I would like to accomplish this year, as does everyone else. And I'm most likely probably not going to get to all of them, and that's okay. But I don't need to overwhelm myself while trying to accomplish all of them at one time. Well, first of all, it's like actually impossible to accomplish all of the goals I want to accomplish in the first like 6 months. And then second of all, that doesn't like make it as fun. You got to spread things out throughout the year. I talked about having something to look forward to, like having little things throughout the day or throughout your month that like bring you joy are so important. I went through a really rough transitional period where there was time where I would get up and go to work and come home and go to bed. Sometimes cry myself to sleep because all I was doing was working, and wake up and do all of it over again the next day, and over and over and over. I had to prioritize balance, and I had to actually make time for moving my body, even if that meant getting up an hour earlier to just have a 30-minute walk outside. That has become really important to me. 2 years ago, physical activity, not even on my radar, honestly. Like, I was still, let's see, 2 years ago, I would have been 23, so I would have been like a year or so out of college. And I was still active in my own ways, but not active in the ways that I am now. Like, I only started yoga in 2025. I haven't even been doing like yoga consistently for a whole year yet, and it's something I've fallen in love with. Is it maybe a hyperfixation right now? Absolutely. But it's also given me tools, and I have like a set flow that I will always remember because it feels good in my body. Doesn't feel like a workout. It feels like I'm nurturing and nour- nourishing. I'm fueling my body in the correct way. I don't know what the correct N word is there, but I had to actually make time to do those things because my schedule changed, my life changed, and I kind of just went along for the ride. You can't do that. You can't just go along for the ride. You're in control of your life. I've always said, if I have to be here, might as well make it enjoyable. Might as well have something to look forward to. Might as well be kind to someone today. I'm such an empath that I think about other people and their situations and what they're thinking and what they're going through literally all day. And you might think I'm exaggerating, but like when I'm on the road and I get cut off and my road rage starts to blossom, I'm like, hey, maybe they're having a really bad day. Hey, maybe they're trying to get to their sick grandma in the hospital. Hey, maybe they didn't see you, because that's been me before and I feel like a booty hole. So I'm working on the balance of giving the benefit of the doubt and being kind. Like, those are the same thing. Giving the benefit of the doubt and being kind, while also, how do I say this? Not letting it overtake all of me. I'm such a big empath that I feel everything so deeply. And usually, once I feel something or see something or read something or know something, usually can't get that out of my brain. So sometimes it lingers a lot longer than it should and causes me to feel those feelings deeper than someone else might. We found a hidden treasure while I'm talking, pretty deep. We are going to get in this bush right now and grab this DQ cup, ouch, that has leaves in it, and the spoon that is partially buried. I don't know what numbers those are, but we haven't picked up trash in a while, and that makes my heart happy, but I'm also happy that I saw that because it was hidden away. Giving the benefit of the doubt. I've been struggling with this in my personal life because I'm the type of person that reaches out a lot. I have no problem being the first person to text, double texting, whatever. But after a while, when you don't get a response or the energy isn't reciprocated all that often, you kind of either start to lose interest, start to I get annoyed because it happens pretty frequently for me in like all types of relationships, friendships included, because like I said, I try. I feel like I put a lot of effort in with a lot of my friends, and everyone is so busy all the time, me included, that it's not always possible to text someone back or respond within a month or even see them when you were expecting to, you know? But there's also a balance of understanding why that's happening. If that person is being awkward towards you or kind of shutting you out, stop. I'm making excuses right now. I'm thinking about, obviously, for privacy reasons, I'm not saying the specific situation that I'm dealing with. But while I'm trying to talk in generalities, I'm thinking about that situation. And I'm sitting here yet again making excuses for that friend when it doesn't matter why they're being awkward, why they shut me out, why we are no longer friends, period, because I don't agree with the way it was handled, no matter what the reasoning is. As we just hit 1 mile. Whoop whoop. I saw something on Instagram, I believe it was, that it's like disconnected or unreciprocated energy shouldn't be fixed with more energy or more effort. It should be fixed with distance. Something along those lines, obviously. And I needed that one. I was making excuses for this friend because of all the things that they could be going through and all of the things that could be happening, when in reality they just weren't communicating with me. So how would I know? And if they weren't communicating with me, they probably didn't want to. That saying, if they wanted to they would, is so true. Is so true. And you can say, I'm too busy, or I don't have time. I literally have to put on my to-do list to text people back because I'm not busy. And I do that because I want to. I put that on my to-do list because I want to see those people. I do that because I want to have that good energy in my life, and those people make me feel good. They pour back into my cup. I want to see them, so I make an effort to do that. So in case you need to hear it, if they wanted to, they would. And if you're ever questioning, do they want to? Maybe take a step back and see if anything changes. Because from my experience, a lot changes when I stop putting in the effort as much. I can't say, yeah, it kind of feels like the ball's in your court. It's your chance to be a good friend moment. And while that may sound harsh, that's adulting. Knowing what kind of relationships make you feel good, help you in your day-to-day struggles, and make you want to get out of bed and hang out with them. All of those characteristics, chemistry, compatibility, all of that matters in all types of relationships. So I'm kind of just at the point where my circle's been small for I don't know how long. What's one less person that obviously doesn't value me the same that I value them if they're already okay with me being out of their circle? Was I even in their circle to begin with? Doesn't matter, because honestly, I'm probably truly better off without them. And even if that's not the case right now, I will make sure that that is the case moving forward. As I change my mindset, stop making excuses for them, wish them the genuine best in all of their adventures, and remove myself from the situation. I think that's the best thing for me right now. And if you're listening to this and you're like, you're dramatic, don't do that, maybe that's not the best thing for you. And that's okay too. Oh no, guys. We just came to this little wooded area that has lots and lots and lots of trash. So glad I wore gloves. And long sleeves. I'm glad I have my jacket on because I'm about to be digging in some branches. Let's go. Like somebody's trash can must have blown open because there's a whole big old bag of dog food wrapper out here. Last little piece. We're going to close this up and head on back to baby girl Bella. So excited. This made me feel really good, guys. I'm very glad that I got outside today and started my day like this, filling a whole trash bag of trash, and not even my neighborhood, but in my community. And that's all that matters. Giving back to our community, our world, our earth, because she's burning so fast. Sad. I talked about seeing a nutritionist slash dietitian earlier, and that's one of the new doctor avenues I'm going down. I'm also going to get back into therapy because the brain has not been nice to me lately. I think seasonal depression is finally hitting in full force, and with everything going on in the world, it's very understandable to have the sad thoughts that I do. So, getting back into therapy is on the to do list. And then I also found a new general doctor to go see when I get back from Mexico. I still see my pediatrician, yikes, and I'm almost 26, gonna be off of my parents' insurance and still seeing my pediatrician. Not okay. So I have a new appointment or a new patient appointment scheduled for when I get back from Cancun. So we'll see how that goes. 7 brew cup, got it. There's no room in my trash bag, but I'll just carry it. Ooh, that wind feels so good. Starting to break a sweat a little bit, but a good sweat. Feels good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit 1.5 miles, and that will conclude this episode of DEEKS PEEK into everything, specifically my morning walk. I hope you enjoyed this walk and talk podcast. If you did, let me know so I can give you more of them. Talk to you next time.